Sambo Mahadev. Friends, welcome to this episode about Kannappa Nayanar. It's a very interesting story. You will love it. In fact, we'll recommend you to share with everybody. This is such an exciting story. You should make sure your children listen to it and you share with all your friends and family members. Because this is the core of our Sanatana Dharma. There are 64 Nayanmars. Alvars are the devotees of Lord Vishnu and Nayanmars are the devotees of Lord Shiva. One of these 64 Nayanmars is Kannappa Nayanar, about whom we are going to see today. It's an incredible story. In fact, we will recommend you to like the Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel along with the clicking on the bell for the notification. Very important because we put out a lot of dharmic messages and stories like this, which you will love to hear because we make sure we study the history and bring it to you at the purest form at Bharat. Okay? And guess what? Also, you can send a WhatsApp to us. Also, friends, you can get one dharmic message every day right in your mobile phone by sending a message with your name and where you are from to +1 647 964 4790 in WhatsApp to get one dharmic message every day right in your phone, so that in your busy life you can still stay connected to the roots. And we will recommend that highly to you. Now, coming to Kannappa Nayanar, his original name was Dinnan. Dinnan means when he was born, it was said that this baby was so heavy that the mom and dad had a difficult time to carry this boy. So they used to say, man, he is so heavy. In the language, they used to say Din. He is so heavy. In a colloquial language, they used to say he is very heavy. Dinnan became his name. And he belonged to hunter family. See, that is another beauty of it. You will never see any kind of casteism or any Varna discrimination in our Alvars or Nayanmars. Okay? If you have any question on it, feel free to send us a message. We will respond it to you also or comment to you. Okay? And guess what? Dinnan becomes a big man and he starts going for hunting. He used to live in a place, Kalahasti, close to Tirupati, which is part of Andhra. And guess what? He was going for hunting and nobody was there. Even that mountain right now, when you go there, it is pretty secluded. But right now the Vayu Linga is there in Kalahasti. It's a great one to have a darshan. And he comes to the forest and he sees the linga, the Dinnan. He doesn't know anything about Shiv Ji, he doesn't have no education, he doesn't know how to talk properly. He is coming from the bottom of the crop, so to speak. So he will hunt and in the afternoon he will relax for some time, he will eat. So he had no company, he was by himself. So he saw this shivling there. So he made a friend with that shivling. So he will go and sit with shivling and give this meat to Shivji. Can you believe that? He will give the meat and that too kind of he will make whatever cooking he will make right there close to the shivling. Because he was by himself. Nobody was there in the forest area. So he will make something. And Shivling was his friend, only friend there in the forest. So they both will share the food. Every morning, the pujari used to come to do puja for the Shivling. When he comes to see Shivji, he sees all the meat and everything scattered over there. The pujari is very, he feels very embarrassed. He doesn't know what to do. He cleans it off and gives a complete holy bath to Shivji and then he does the puja and goes back. Next day he comes and guess what? Everywhere the meat is scattered. Dead bone, dead animals, bones, everything is scattered. Because every day in the afternoon, Dinnan will come there and he will cook the meat for him and Shivji, who he thought was his friend. So he will give him, he will feed him, right? You don't eat, just eat. Like that, he will force it on the shivling. And this happened day after day after day. The pujari was so stressed. Every day when he comes in the morning, the meat will be scattered everywhere. He didn't know what to do. And who is doing this? So he cried out loud to Shivji, "Hey Bhagavan, what is happening here? I am cleaning and everything, and I am taking this sin out and making things holy for you. And every day when I come back, all these things are again back here. What is happening? What do you want to say?" Then Shivji told him, the pujari, "You want to know about real devotion? You please stay behind me today. Okay? And my friend will be coming. See what is he doing and don't even open your mouth. Okay? He should not know that you are there hiding on the back. You got it?" Pujari said, "Okay." And he was very excited to see what is happening. And Pujari was hiding behind the shivling. And here is Dinnan. He finished his hunting and came in the afternoon as usual. He comes and cooks, and Pujari was not able to sit there. It was so smelly for him. But Shivji's order was, "You better stay there and you are not going to open the mouth." So he was hiding behind with a lot of struggle. And he came there, and Dinnan brings the food that he cooked right there close to the shivling and says, "Hey my friend, I made the food for you, eat with me." And he feeds him like he does always. And Pujari's heart is breaking. But see, he remembers what Shivji said, "You are not going to say anything, you are going to stick around, hiding." So he is hiding. And so he eats and finishes the eating. And all of a sudden, something weird happens. In one of the eyes of Shivji, the blood starts dripping down. Dinnan is heartbroken. His friend here, who is bleeding from the eyes. Can you believe this? He doesn't know what to do. He's an uneducated person. He doesn't know what to do. He thought there is something wrong with the eye. He didn't know what to do. He just looks around. He takes the arrow through which he was hunting and he pokes one of his eyes. Can you believe this, folks? He pokes his own eyes and takes the eyes out and keeps it on the eye of Shivji, where the blood was dripping. Guess what? The blood stopped coming. The blood stopped coming from the eyes of Shivji. Yeah, of course, Dinnan was wounded. He lost one of his eyes. But he was extremely happy because his friend got cured. He was hugging him. "I am glad you got okay," he said. In the shortest time of his happiness, the blood started dripping from the other eye of Shivji. My God. You see, he was heartbroken. He didn't know what to do. Dinnan was an uneducated person coming from the bottom of the crop, a hunter family, and he didn't know what to do. But he realized one thing. When the blood started dripping on the first eye, he kept one of his eye and the blood dripping stopped. So he got the secret. So he realized he has a second eye. What a big deal. He will take it and give it to his friend. No big deal, he thought. But there was a problem. If he takes the second eye, how does he know that where is Shivji's eye? So he didn't know. So what he does is he takes the thumb from the feet. He takes the feet, the toe of his feet, and keeps it on the shivling. The eye, he marks it there so that he can find out where the eye is. Okay, and he takes the arrow and goes to poke his eyes. Okay, goes to poke the eye. And guess what? Shivji says, stop, enough. This is too much. Enough, stop. The pujari comes out. He realizes what the true devotion is. And Shivji blesses dinner. And he becomes Kannappa Nayanar. Kan means eye in Tamil. Appu means the person who applied the eye. The person who applied the eye on Shivling is Kannappa Nayanar. Can you believe this, folks? Shivji gives darshan to Dinnan and honors him with the name Kannappa Nayanar and says him, you know what, now it is time for you to go and sing songs on me and spread the devotion all across the world. Kannappa Nayanar says, I don't know how to sing. He says, no, you will sing. You start singing, you will sing. So Kannappa Nayanar starts singing. The uneducated person who came there, the hunter, who was not considered even by many as somebody who is not even allowed in many of the places. Guess what? For Shivji, see, that is the devotion, folks. That's what our God says. With the devotion, no matter what you give, I accept it. That's our God, folks. And Kannappa Nayanar went on to spread the Bhakti Marg and Sanatana in a big way. This is the story of Kannappa Nayanar. Hope you enjoyed and hope you got the message. Please share it with as many people as you can. And do get our one dharmic message every day by sending a message to our WhatsApp to +1 647 964 4790 and stay connected with us to get more messages on Nayanmars, Arvas and on Sanatana Dharma on various aspects. And join hands with us in spreading the message of Sanatana Dharma around the world. Sambo Mahadev.